Wow, what a game that was. Algeria 3, South Africa 3. Algeria effectively win the FIFA series. We finish on 4 points, Bolivia on 3 points, South Africa with 2 draws, unbeaten on 2 points, and Andorra on a single point. But 3-3, 6 goals, a Ramadan thriller under the lights in the Nelson Mandela Stadium. Finally, we welcome South Africa to what is surely their arena. What a game. What a game. So much to talk about, both positives and negatives, but ultimately, where do you start with that? Let's look at the starting lineup. I'm shocked at the defending, I'm shocked at Zugba, I'm shocked at Benzia, rolling back the years again. Starting lineup, yeah, Zugba is in goal. I can understand, it's a friendly, you might as well try another goalkeeper. South Africa played a different goalkeeper in the first game. They went back to Ronwen Williams today. Back for Ait-Nouri, Mandy. We knew Benzia wasn't going to play, so we saw Moderni make his debut, his full debut, 90 minutes. Is he the next Ben Lamry? I think it's 50-50. Not a disaster, but certainly showed some promise. Got turned on the third goal, but it's nice to see someone else get a turn. The same logic can be applied for the right back, where Guitourne played the full game over Yusuf Altal. Midfield, we see Ben Taleb and Awar together, with Benzia just in front of them, and a front three of Yassine Brahimi, Baghdad Bunja and Mohamed Amora. First of all, right, Bunja is still clearly bitter about this bloody AFCON officiating. He's still moaning to the ref at everything. Every single decision, he's moaning. He's still begging for VAR after the Mauritania and Burkina Faso game. Clearly not over that. Bunja has actually played 2 stinkers. I'd be surprised. I think Bakra has been way better. He's got 2 assists off the bench, both games off the bench, an assist against South Africa, an assist against Bolivia. But Baghdad, he may well be going into the Slimani and Mahrez and Belali category, because I was shocked at how poor he was, and you saw the players that came in had far more of an impact. He wasn't quite at the physical level, at the pace, at the pressing, as what the other players were doing. So it seems like a long time ago, but Algeria did actually take the lead in this game, and that was through Yassine Benzia. What a cold finish. Like, we're going to talk about the other one later, yeah? This was also a cold finish. Once again, Yassine Brahimi, I told you guys, Belali was dead. Dead in the water to me. Dead in the water to me. Look what Yassine's doing. Clearly, Bomadi had issues with the lad. Right, Brahimi's coming. Razzle-dazzled. He does the same trick. He goes backwards, whoop, 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 and then forwards again. I don't know how the defence of any opposition don't expect Brahim. You know Brahim is going to take you one way and go the other way, so why are you so shocked? But yeah, really, really impressed with Yassine Brahimi. He gets the assist. Benzia ultimately got 2 goals and 1 assist, plus the goal in the first game. So he's come out of this with 3 goals and 1 assist. I mean, what a man. What a turnaround from Benzia. Great season for Karabag. Very unlucky against Leverkusen. He scored against them. They should have beaten them twice in both legs. Benzia and Brahimi have their place back in the squad for me for those World Cup qualifiers come June. So we're thinking brilliant start. We're thinking this time, lads, we know when Benzia doesn't play, we can't keep it tight at the back. What do we do? Well, Yassine Brahimi, like I said, Mr. Razzle Dazzle, you need 2 balls, 1 for him, 1 for everyone else. Gives it away, you little mug. For all the good work he did going forward, he gives the ball away. Didn't need to do that. So South Africa get back in the game with Zwane from Sundowns, and then what a weird few minutes, right? South Africa looked good going forward. They hit the bar very early on. Why is the referee injuring Amora? Now, Bunja was already fuming at how the referee was not giving, in his mind, decisions. The referee's absolutely clattered Amora to the stage where Amora has to go off at half-time. Bunja was fuming. He was absolutely livid. But then what happens? Zwane scores again. 2-1 to South Africa. To be fair, it was a fantastic goal. Really, really good goal. Take nothing away from the finish. I think Algeria poor defensively again. That defence needs to be looked at. But, you know, South Africa are 10 times better than Mauritania. They came 3rd at the AFCON, for God's sake. They had the best keeper at the AFCON in Ronwen Williams. That was the AFCON keeper of the tournament. And that is just showing you how good Yassine Benzia's goal was. We'll come to that. But second half, we obviously Amora gets clattered by the ref. He has to come off. We see Kandusi comes onto the field. For me, one of the big changes was when Bakra came on a little bit later. Brahimi can't play, again, he can't play 90 minutes. He got to 60, 65 at his age. He still had an impact. The assist early on, and then the goal. Benzia sets him up, returns the favour for the first goal. What a class goal. Bang into the corner, picks his spot. It's harder than you think. We've seen some big sitters. In Kandusi missed a sitter. 2-2, and we're thinking, here we go. It's like Bolivia all over again. What are we doing? Once again, suspect at the back. Moderni gets turned inside out. South Africa don't even know what player scored because it's a shot. We don't know if it's on target. It's taken a deflection. Zugba, shocking. 3-2. Don't want to see him play again. Maybe he's a backup for emergency, but 3-2. And we're thinking, here we go again. And then Benrahma comes on for Brahimi. We see Zerouki seems to love getting minutes. I mean, Zerouki clearly is doing something great on the training pitch because so many managers seem to rate him. We see Hadjem come on, we see Bakra come on, we see Haj Morsa come on, we see Ait-Nouri play in midfield as an 8. Now, considering how bad that midfield was in the first half, it was wide open. Bentaleb and Awar on that yellow card killed him. We see Ait-Nouri go into that midfield, Zerouki a bit behind him, and it looked far more solid with Ait-Nouri in there and Zerouki sitting. It seemed to be more comfortable, but defensively, again, we've conceded 2 at home to Bolivia. We've conceded 3 at home to South Africa. That's 5 goals conceded in 2 home games. Look, he's trying. He put Guitor and he put Moderni. He changed the goalie. We've got to sort that back line out. I'd rather get the errors done now and then come Guinea and the World Cup games. Sort it out, boys. Keep it tight at the back. We can't keep it tight at the back. Should we talk about that goal? Because it's Bakra again who comes off the bench. Great bit of footwork. Sets up Benzia. Benzia, mate, you're facing the bloody best goalie in Africa in Ronwen Williams, right? Flicks it up, bang. That's got to be a Puskas nomination at the very least. What a goal, Yassine. You're having a laugh. The audacity not to score it, to try it. It should be illegal. The lad's been fasting all day. Clearly went to pray Tarawih before kick-off because he would have been dreaming of a goal like that. What a finish. 2 goals, 1 assist, 3-all. And look, there was only one team that looked like scoring after that. That was us. Benrahma played such a good ball through to Kandusi, who missed a sitter. Again, Haj Morsa put a good ball in at the end, and Benrahma and Bakra couldn't get on the end of it. Listen, I think Benzia, Brahimi, and Bakra all have their space. Very good. I think Bunja has to go. I think Bentaleb has to go. And the thing is with Mandy, there's not really anyone defensively solid you can throw in there that's better, and that's why he probably keeps his place. But certainly Bentaleb and Bunja. And Haj Morsa, I wasn't convinced. Kandusi, I wasn't convinced. You remember the midfield is missing Benassa, let's not forget that. So certainly the attack looks bolstered. When you look at Yassine Brahimi, and he looks so more threatening than Riyad Mahrez has recently. You've got Bakra, you've got Benzia. Benzia is borderline starter. You can't drop Benzia now. What a turnaround. So I think you're going to see Benzia and Brahimi start a World Cup qualifier against Guinea. It's a big ask to say Bakra to start it as his first start. Certainly will be in and around the squad. Guiri as well, you've got to come in as well. So there's signs there. Midfield, when you have Benassa in there, I always think Benassa's like 2 players. But got to find the person alongside him. If it's Ait-Nouri, because he's got defensive capabilities, he just started becoming Maradona and trying to dribble everyone. And then Hadjem did okay. I think I saw more there than Larousi, but I don't know if it's the shape of the defence. There's far too many individual errors. And clearly teams realise we make too many errors at the back. We just can't keep it tight at the back. Put Mandrea back in. Put Ben Sabani back in. Guitorn is better defensively than Altar. And Altar down that right, especially with the absence of Mahrez, and I don't think Haj Morsa was all that. It's a possibility. And he's shown he's willing to adapt because he's moved Ait-Nouri into the centre of the pitch. So I like the way Petkovic likes rotating the players' positions in-game. It's not really set positions. Bunja was dropping deep into number 10 at times. Benzia was going up front at times. Brahimi picked the ball up on the left, on the right. Listen, we've drawn 3-all to the third best team at the last AFCON. I know we're at home, but it's still a good result. We scored 3 goals, which is impressive considering that's all we scored in the AFCON. We did it in 1 game. There's good signs, but clearly we want to see a win against Guinea and Uganda away. And if we get 2 wins, then Petkovic is obviously still unbeaten coming out of this. He's learned a lot about his players. We'll see a smaller squad. We didn't see Zuragan, we didn't see Balumi, we didn't see Yassine. We didn't see Ait-Nouri, but they would have been in and around and training and getting a bit of the old ambience. So yeah, there's some positives there for sure, but it's good that we recognise some new talents, but it's also good he knows what he's got to work on. And even if it means putting another defender and making it a 3 at the back, which he did at Switzerland, then I wouldn't be opposed to it. But clearly in the first half, there were far too many attacking players on the pitch. Like, Bentala was the only real defensive player in the midfield there. It was Awar in front of him, and then just free for all attack. So, look, we're clearly playing some fun attacking football. It's certainly more fun to watch, but we just can't keep it tight at the back without Rami, and even now without Mandrea. So, what do you guys think of that game? Benzia has been class. Brahimi's been class. Bukar's been class. I think we might see Madani again, but sort it out at the back. I'll see you next time.